Hello, debt box holders. It's Crypto Conan bringing you a price action update. So, last time we talked about debt, natural gas, pancake swap chart. We talked about our bearish Gartley or Adam Eve pattern. I gotta tell you, I posted this about right here. As far as calls go, this is my squiggle line that I drew. Hitting the Pico top and then calling for this retrace. Not to toot my own horn, but this is pretty much a 10 out of 10 call. Now, what I talked about last video is I determined that we'd retrace to my red trend line here. As you can see, we're right on it. Where do we go from here? So, a couple things I want to talk about is, let's get rid of some of this old work now that we know that it's played out. Goodbye. Let's get rid of this Gartley. Get rid of this arch. And let's get rid of that squiggly line. And I'm going to get rid of this line too. Okay. So, let's see here. We are on, I'm sorry, just a moment here. Sorry, I had an icon in front of this right here. Right, we're on the 1 hour chart right here. Now, I talked about this death cross coming in, and how it's coming in steep. As you can see, we pierced right through the 200. And now we can see our 200 starting to curve over. And really, price action just has not been able to get above my 21, my 50, red, white, blue, my three favorite MAs. Let's get rid of this line 2 here, so you can see that moving average better. You can see we've just been bouncing, hitting our head, and now we're down to trend. So now that we're on my trend line, what I want to do right now is I'm going to zoom out to the 4 hour. What I want you to notice is that our moving averages they look a lot different now. There's our 200. There's our 21. There's our 50. What I'm speculating is we're going to come down, get a bounce off this. That puts us right in the 27, according to this, 27.50. Now, could get a sharp wick down and then back up. I'm going to pull out our stochastic. RSI, or stochastics down here. This is just our RSI. We're in severe oversold territory. You can see whenever we get down to these bottom areas, we usually get a bounce. Now, one thing that I think I got wrong, it's not really wrong, that's not really the right word. Taking another look at our trend line here, I got my point of origin down here. I actually think my point of origin should have been off this. So we're going to adjust this. I'm going to reduce the size down to 1 so it's really finite. Let's change the color so it really brightens up. Now you can see that I changed that here, so we're not touching here. So I need to bring this bit down and adjust it so we're getting our touches. If we were to do that, and if it comes down to hit this blue, mind you, the original one I had could still be in play. But I almost like this one better because it brings this my 200 into play on the 4-hour timeline. So where do I think we go from here? I think we come down. This is a must-hold area, by the way. If we pierce this, we're just going to continue down. Expect 20. If we get a strong bounce, I think we're just going to bounce back and forth between these moving averages. Tight consolidation. We may move back up, or it may break down from here. I don't speculate that happening clear into mid-February, so it might be pretty frustrating price action to watch. I know you guys have all been pretty excited, you know, moving from $18 to $40. That's an incredible move. That's some really good bullish momentum. Now, we could just bounce here, continue up. I'll know better in the next week what kind of reaction we get here. Now, the sell pressure has been pretty strong to me. If you remember my old lines, you know, I had a couple more moves up. This has gone just pretty much straight down. My speculation, and it's only speculation, you know, BEV just launched. And maybe some of you are pretty smart and cashed out and bought into some BEV, which I don't blame you. So that would lead me to believe that maybe we'll, you know, get some relief here and some more upside. More upside here, you know, I move probably about the $31 area would probably be my max upside. Short term, if we defeat this blue line and our red, let's see here, if this red line was to start to curl up and our blue line like this, and our red line passed it, our price action was up here, that's a good sign. So just keep an eye out for that. I'll do more updates in the future, but for now, that's what I see. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I'm going to keep giving these updates, doing these updates for you guys throughout time. So I'll give you a little nugget right here, though. I did see this other chart. This is Debtbox on Gate.io. Look at that crazy wick. 198. I don't know what that's about. Whoops. Now, Conan's not giving you any promises, but sometimes these wicks are a glimpse into the future.